Hang on, this is a grandma.
This is a grandma.
Who's grandma?
I don't know, it's anonymous. Well, it says John at the bottom. So anonymous at the top, but John at the bottom.
Wait. They've wrote in anonymous and signed it, John.
You've tuned in to the Light-Hearted Podcast, a production by the Rogue Gallery Project. This podcast is based and scripted around the art community, containing laughs, banter and swearing. A lot of swearing. So sit back, enjoy as the episode's about to begin. Oh yeah, and if you're easily offended, this podcast is probably not for you.
Right, I think we should kind of start with why we decided to come back with a light-hearted version of the podcast.
Life's just shit at the moment. There's a lot of crap going on in the world. Might as well make it a bit funnier than last season. It was good to speak to people about mental health and stuff, and I enjoyed hearing about people's stories, but just have a laugh this time.
It is, it's fucking grim with war and all that bollocks that's going on and all the rest of it. So yeah, that's it. Plenty of banter, plenty of laughs, and hopefully
that's it.
And we've got producer Brett on the team now.
Yes, El Capitan behind the camera.
That's it. Yeah, he's unfortunately he's going to stay behind the camera because he's got like.
He's a bit patchy at the moment.
he's got like half a beard that wraps round to the side of his head. So, right, listen, I think how we should kick this off then. Like, you've been up to some fucking good stuff recently with exhibitions and what have you.
Yeah, man.
Like, just fill us in about that and then we can fucking get on to rest of stuff.
So, at Christmas, I was kind of dead for exhibitions. I hadn't had any for a while, so I thought I'm going to take a day at just bashing out as many applications as I can to...
Bro, you're getting fucking interviewed by police, man. He's like, fucking, go on, chill, go on.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I bashed out as many applications as I could. And then I got one back that were really good. But they kept asking me to write a CV. So I thought, fuck it, I'm going to have to write a CV now.
Yeah.
So I wrote a CV of all of our achievements, all the podcast stuff we done last year and all of that. And it were funny, just like that, exhibitions and galleries just kept going, yeah, another one. And then I applied for an award, which was top 10 emerging artists in Yorkshire, and got shortlisted for that. So a lot of my time's making the project for that at the moment.
Yeah.
And then I've just been accepted onto a creative development course for Scarborough Museums to get an exhibition there next year. So
yeah, that's nuts.
It should be pretty cool. Got a lot of learning to do and a lot of kind of like
the sculptures are going bang on as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're looking crazy.
Fun out there.
Yeah, man. Well, me, I've been doing jack shit, to be fair, mate. No, I've gone fucking backwards, if anything, you know what I mean?
Lines hard. There's the rogue and drawn ones, they're hard. That's been off back of conversations you and me have had, about refining your practice.
Oh, I'm still enjoying it, you know what I mean? Like knocking out art and stuff, but I think as far as progress of exhibitions and getting myself out there and stuff, I've just fucking, I don't know, I've just not been in right headspace, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think for me it was like kind of a 2024 New Year's resolution. I was like, let's get this. Let's just get the bag this year. This is what it's about.
Sweet, moving forward, making moves.
This is it.
Right, Brett, listen. So we've got 3 envelopes there that are going to be segments to this podcast. So, and bearing in mind, we have no idea what are in these
I didn't
envelopes.
even know we were getting envelopes until 10 minutes ago.
We've had people write in prior to this podcast, and this is what are in the envelope. So we're kind of like fucking blind leading the blind here.
I hope it's none of my mates because it's going to be hella inappropriate if it is.
Well, if it is, it is.
Pure hate mail inside those envelopes.
First?
We'll go for S first.
Story,
mate. Open it, Mush, open it.
Yeah.
There's money in here.
Yeah. Right. do we let Brett read it or do one of us read it?
I think Brett should read this out for us.
Do you reckon though? Right, I reckon we need. Have we got a coin? Or are we all fucking skint?
No, I'm skint as fuck. I've got a lighter in my
Right,
pocket.
I reckon, for the sole purpose that fucking Mouse were on one, and plus I ain't got my glasses.
Right, okay.
So I think Mouse needs to read it, yeah?
Cool. Let's see what this says.
Right.
Jesus,
So this
small.
is a writing story. Here we go. Right, let's go. Fucking hell, that's small. I'd have no chance, man.
Oh my God, it's deep as fuck.
Go on.
I got one sentence.
No, you just got to roll it. Don't start fucking... Go on.
From Anonymous. Hi, lads. So sadly, my grandma passed away a few years ago. Jesus. One of her last requests amongst many was to have a portrait painted. I thought this was a really nice idea, as she said she wanted to leave the family with something to remember her by, and that meant a lot to her. As I'm an artist, I had the honour of fulfilling that request. Good for you, lad.
Yeah.
Or lass. I arranged to go around for tea. Go around one tea time. When I got there, she was in her night clothes, which I thought was a bitch. What the fuck's going on here?
She was in her what? Her night clothes?
She was in her night clothes, which I thought was a bit strange. But to be fair, I did turn up a little early, so maybe she was putting something nice on for the portrait. This is life drawing. I went in and set my easel and paint set ready to go. She came down and partly laid on the sofa and dropped her nightgown, revealing her bare breasts.
Hang on, this is a grandma?
This is a grandma.
Who's grandma?
I don't know, it's anonymous. Well, it says John at the bottom. So anonymous at the top, but John at the bottom.
Wait. They've wrote in anonymous and signed it John.
So's John, mate.
John's a dickhead, man. What the fuck? Hang on, wait. What fucking idiot writes in anonymous, yeah? And then signs his name, John.
What a dickhead. Sorry about that, John, mate, but you didn't think that one through, did you?
Right, carry on. So she's dropped a nightgown.
I'll start from this
fucking
revealing her bare breasts. At this moment, I was taking a sip of my tea, and she had made me, and I spat it out in absolute shock.
I'd be fucking shocked if my gran fucking whacked her titties out.
I asked her in frantic panic what the hell she was doing. She replied, "My favourite film is Titanic. The scene between Jack and Rose is so enchanting. I thought it would be nice to reenact the scene and see what that feels like, and to leave a beautiful painting of me behind." There was a long pause.
What a wrinkly fucking tits. It won't be going up in my house, I can tell you that. And do you know what it is?
So if you hadn't passed you that portrait on in a will, you wouldn't take it?
Nah, mate, not a chance. Not a chance.
You wouldn't hang it up for family to see?
Nah, mate. Not a chance. It's like weird. It's like, what the fuck? And fucking old birds' titties, like the fucking nipples disappear, don't they?
Oh, this segment's
like
going to
blend
get cut
into
out.
the skin.
There was a long pause on my part as I was trying my best to calculate what the fuck was going on, and the fact that this was one of my grandma's last requests. I thought it was wrong on every level, so politely opted out despite the sad circumstances and told her to cover up what modesty she had left.
The woman's dying, man. Not that it makes it right.
I have been able to see the funny side of it now, and I admire my grandma's carefree attitude. Thanks, John.
Whoa.
I don't really know what to say, John.
But John, why the fuck are you writing in anonymously and then signing your name? I think that beats the fucking story hands down.
I love his optimism. Like, all that, what if I could
Carefree and just like showing a family member her tits.
Well, first thing I'm going to ask you, John, is were you over the age of 16? If not, call the child line rapid. That is some kind of horrible abuse. But next one. I mean, I'm so blown away. The Titanic thing between Jack and Rose. So that was a proper deeply sexual scene.
Exactly. That were like proper, like fucking.
Granny's a cougar.
Yeah, but it's his gran. It's his gran though. Like his gran's got fucking issues. I know she were like fucking on a deathbed. You know, not. When did it say she died?
A few years ago.
Fucking hell, John, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not being funny, right? This is a light-hearted podcast. I'm not a psychiatrist. I think you need to speak to them about this one.
Yeah. When we put out on the stories on Instagram. I didn't expect this.
No, I can't. Revealing her bare breasts.
And I wonder what else is to come. It's like having your gran kind of wanting to fucking paint her naked.
Jesus Christ,
Titanic
John,
saying,
mate.
what the fuck? I'm more tickled the fact that he's fucking signed his name and signed it anonymously.
Anonymous
What
John.
would your advice be to John in that situation?
John, well, he did the right thing, didn't he? He kind of were just like, look, this is awkward as fuck. I'm sat here, you kind of like wanting to reenact, like you said, a fucking real passionate sexual scene. Because they did the banged afterwards. Do you know what I mean? Where would it going to go?
I'm not gonna lie, I might right hook my nan.
I thought you were going to say, I'm not going to lie, I'd have fucking done it. Man, and it said it's been time, you know what I mean? Yeah, as long as you don't tell anyone, I won't.
No, Nan's getting a right hook. John's swinging around the back of her head.
I'd have tied her up with the titties. I'm fucking done one. John, listen, you did the right thing. Anonymous John, mate, I'd have done the same thing. I'd have scarpered, like, quick time. And I wouldn't have fucking told anybody, definitely not written it into a fucking podcast. So if we can find out who John is and we can string this on in the next episode.
John's doing time in prison for several fucking
in
horribly
fact, John, send us
traumatic
a picture
offences
in.
now.
We need to see who you are, mate, because that's fucking... I wonder if he's having counselling and shit now.
He could be some certain artist in Brighton that we won't mention.
On to the next. So we've got another envelope. Yeah. Fuck me. I hope this isn't another fucking story.
WR.
What is it? WR.
Would you rather?
Oh right. So Ben. Fucking Ben.
Right.
What? He's got John's got me all fucked up. With his
Anonymous
fucking-
Brett.
Hang on, let me fucking adjust this, man. Fucking Anonymous Ben. Right, go on then. Would you rather?
Right. Would you rather have all the fame but you work for shit, or be a no one but you work be the top of the game?
Oh, so
Basically, you're going to be Banksy.
yeah.
Or
Oh, so you have all the fame.
Do you have the door?
all the fame but you work shit.
Wait a minute. So he's claiming Banksy shit.
You go around being no one but you work be the top of the game.
Oh right. So no one knows you, but your work's the fucking top of the top class, or you have all the fame and you work shit.
Ooh.
Oh
Well,
man,
it depends how much dough comes with fame.
well, you're going to get a lot in it. And this is the madness. There is a lot of shit out there, right, that are making fucking bucks.
There is though, isn't there?
And it makes you question. So I think I would want to be famous and my work be shit and make the bucks.
Yeah.
And not give a fuck because I'm getting paid.
I mean, I'll play it devil's advocate, then I'll keep my integrity. But
Be a no one and you work be 10-10.
yeah, because maybe you never know. Like, what if you think long game here? What if you donate that all to your grandkids and then someone in
Don't bring fucking grands back into this.
yeah,
fucking
in
hell.
100 years' time from now, she's swinging her breasts about. No, but you know what I mean? Then some art collector picks it up and you're like, wow, this, and then you know what I mean? You've got family longevity money then. But
Yeah, but you're never going to get discovered.
never going to get
That's the thing.
discovered.
So you either discovered and you work shit, or you're never going to get discovered, but your work's 10-10. I'd take the shitness.
How shit are we talking now?
Shit.
Shit.
It's just shit. But you've made it. Some crazy bastards like gone, do you know what? That's fucking wicked. Beefed you up, and then that's it. You've exploded. So I ride the shit wave.
Yeah, it's on a slight tangent, right? It's not because this is, but so there was this artist one time. I wanna find out what his name is. I'll find this out. But he did an art exhibition called "Take the Money and Run."
Yeah.
And essentially he proposed an exhibition to a gallery.
Yeah.
And then he came and dropped him off a blank canvas and fucked off.
No way.
Took 40 grand for the exhibition.
What, for a blank camp? Oh, you mean he fucking...
He proposed an exhibition to this gallery. He said he was going to drop him off paintings to a theme or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So they paid him up front?
Yeah, they paid him the 40 grand and he dropped him a blank canvas off and fucked off.
Yeah, but I bet some fucking silly bastards in there thought it was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, well, he hit the news, didn't he? He was all over the news for it. So that's like I don't want to say it's shit because he made the news, didn't he? So, but it's shit, isn't it? So maybe that's shit and fame, isn't it?
Right, go on, man. What's the next one?
Right, so the next one is...
So we're on the fence with that, yeah?
Yeah,
right,
I'm on the fence.
Rather body paint a naked fat guy.
Oh my God.
Or a naked fat guy body paint you.
I'm body pinning him.
Would you...
I'm not getting body pinned by a naked fat guy.
Would you body paint a naked fat guy or let a naked fat guy body paint?
No, I'm pinning him, mate. There's no way I'm having him body pin me.
I think... oh, mate, I don't even... What the fuck? Would you body paint a fat guy?
Yeah, your eyes could be closed, but he could be rubbing junk on your face.
Yeah, I ain't having nobody brushstroke my pecker, mate. I'm telling you now, it's not happening. I tell you, and if he, do you know what I'd say, listen, yeah, whatever your name is, right?
Anonymous.
You look at me.
He's the anonymous.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me, and we can get through this. But a slight side eye, I will fucking smash your peck end with this paintbrush and make sure it hurts. There's got to be no eye contact between us. Let's just get it plain and fucking smooth. That's how I'd roll. So I'd paint the fat guy if he didn't look at me.
Right, so have all your archived work bought for $1 million but never paint again, or keep painting and never sell any ever?
Oh mate, I'm taking the mill. So you get all your archive work paid for up front, $1 million, but they say, right, that's it, boom, you ain't ever painting again. I'd be like, sweet mate, I'm done.
Met bear sculptures.
That's it.
Found the loophole.
Found the loophole. Yeah, there were no about that. Yeah, I'd take the mill, mate, 100%.
Take the money and run.
Yeah, I like creating and stuff, but yeah, fucking yeah.
I don't know. Mill's not. It's not
a lot. But at the same point, read it again. What was the one underneath?
So it was, have all your archive work bought for $1 million but never paid again.
Yeah.
Keep painting and never sell any other.
Yeah, so fucking, you're never going to sell any. So even though you're doing it for your own enjoyment, partly, come on, it's the thing of going, that feeling of selling a painting.
Yeah, it's sick.
Do you know what I mean? It's a nice, so then you can keep creating and whatever else, but then never fucking sell out. Nah, mate. I'll dish my work out for $1 million and then, yeah, I'm going to do something else. Go fucking paint fat guys instead.
Anonymous John.
And his grand dead.
He's still
sorry, John.
If you want.
I probably would. John, that was a fat dude.
Yeah, I'm on fence. I don't know. I'll probably take the mill.
Millie, all day. Go on, what's the next?
So the next one is, so you can either exhibit your work in the leading galleries, but you have to make the opening night appearance naked.
Oh, fucking man, who wrote these? What's up with the fucking Buffy things?
Or never exhibit your work ever.
Oh, I'm rolling up there naked, no worries. I'd have done that without the other one.
Or you never exhibit your work ever.
Oh, Mouse would have got his cheese out, man.
Yeah. As long as I can wear my woolly hat and my craps, that's what I'm caring about.
Oh, mate. What the fuck? So you can exhibit in the top galleries, but you have to rock up naked, or
you never exhibit in your work ever.
Again,
lifelong.
What if you just like if you don't rock up with your fucking
Whatever, ever exhibit.
oh man, I don't know because I've got a little dick in it. No, I'm taking that back. I'm taking that back.
Your wife just like
I'm gonna get my wife to comment on this when it's aired. Drop a comment, just fucking count me wrong. No, listen.
Last night.
It's cold, right? Listen, I don't think I could, you know.
Oh mate, but think about this, right? Imagine Pablo Picasso rocked up fucking Starkers to one of his exhibitions.
Yeah.
His paintings would be double the value now. Everyone would be talking about him forever.
Go on, next one.
Right, so the next one is the topic. So your first topic is.
Oh, is that it for Would You Rather?
Yeah.
Right, all right, sweet.
All right.
Topic.
So the next topic is social media for creators.
Oh, mate.
It's a love-hate thing, isn't it? It is a mad love-hate thing. Mainly hate. Mainly hate.
Do you know what? Initially, I think the fucking context of social media were fucking ace for people to broaden their horizons now. But I don't know what the fuck they've done. But
Don't work.
you look, no, does it fuck? You know what I mean? Then they're charging you and fucking all the rest of it to get extra views when it's a free platform initially.
Yeah, this is
But
it.
then you ain't getting shit on your posts and stuff. So, like you said, it's a fucking it's a love-hate thing, innit? Where it's got its benefits to a degree.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
like, we couldn't have done the Rogue Gallery project thing without Instagram. Like, we could have made a website, but how are you trafficking people to the website? And like, but at the same time, it is disheartening when you put like a post up that you think you've done, you put heart and soul into an art piece and you get 3 likes and like your mum's likes it. So that's proper cool.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I always go back to what we said before, isn't it? About I heard someone say before that she used to paint pictures in the 70s, and then all of her, she could like maybe show a friend and a mum and a dad and a friend or whatever, but then they'd get put in the loft and that's that. Unless they go to an exhibition, no one else is ever going to see them. So
yeah.
I mean, the fact that there's an opportunity for random people around the world to get in tune with your art for free is pretty cool. I think you need to fix up your algorithm, Instagram.
Yeah, it's the algorithm's fucked now. I mean, like, look, listen, I've been on Instagram with the art page, right, for whatever it may be, 2 and a bit year.
Yeah, something like
Like, am I wrong in thinking that I ain't even hit fucking 2,000 followers? That there's something going wrong, you know what I mean? And I don't know if that's like anybody else where they've been fucking consistent on their Instagram and grafting, or maybe it's because I'm not fucking whapping my tits out every post, you know what I mean?
Do it, try it.
might fucking go viral, innit? Do you know what I mean? But I think it's that where like you constantly fucking try to graft and exhibit your work via that social platform and stuff, but then like I said, your following and your numbers and shit just fucking, it's bollocks.
My biggest bit of advice is use it for fun, put your stuff on it for fun, and then use, like, as an artist, use things like, there's a website called Curator Space, lists exhibitions, you apply for them. If your work's good enough, they'll put it up in an exhibition. Some of them you might have to pay for, some of them are going to pay you. Like, it's a more, especially, I don't know if that works for a few overseas. I've always seen a few overseas, but that's more British artists. But there'll be platforms like that elsewhere. But if you use things like that, then you're getting your validation that you need for your ego by putting your stuff in exhibitions where people might potentially buy it. And it's seen by the right crowd, isn't it?
I just use it now. I've fucking give up on it in that sense now. I just use it, like you said, as just an archive for my work. Where you know that it's there, it's fucking stored, and you can direct people to that particular page, and it's free. And you know what I mean?
You say you got 1,000 and odd followers, and most of them now, I mean, like, well, not most of them, but quite a lot of them, you'll know the other artists, and you can chat to them, can't you? Get advice here and there. And that's the good side of it, but there's a lot of bad to it.
Do you know what I find at the minute though? Like fucking TikTok, Like I couldn't get into TikTok and
I
stuff,
quite
but
like it, mate.
now I've kind of got that consistency with it. It's growing faster than my fucking Instagram.
Yeah, and do you know the best thing about TikTok is it doesn't sleep, like, and neither do I. I'll post a video at like 3 a.m. and there's like bare people fucking and you're like thinking, what the fuck are you doing awake at this time?
do you go on social media and stuff, like post it out like that, do you? So how does your OnlyFans account do then?
Subscribe now.
we'll drop the fucking, what's it called?
It's a link to it.
And John.
There's a reason fucking Al Bretsky's rocked up in his full Prada outfit and his Louis V scarf.
Oh shit. Right, go on.
So, the next topic of conversation is, what is your opinion on artists copying other artists?
Ooh, artists copying other artists. It's going to happen, innit?
It's going to happen.
It's going to.
Copying inspiration.
But there's a fine line.
I think I've noticed a hell of a lot, like being on it a couple of years now. And like, do you know what? I ain't going to say no names because I can't fucking remember this dude who and it were only a couple of days ago, yeah? But I follow one guy and I've followed him for a while now, yeah? And he does a certain type of art and I'm like, fucking, that's banging, is that? But then I come across another guy who does exactly the same, and I'm talking exact, but he's claiming to be the original of it all. So again, I thought the guy that I seen thought, oh, I've never fucking seen out like that before. Then slowly you get people cropping up and stuff, and it's going to happen, innit? If you've got someone who were the original kind of guy that put it out, or woman that put it out there, and it fucking blows up, you'd be stupid not to kind of be inspired, or I won't say copy, but kind of take something from it, because whatever he's doing, it's working. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I think that for me, inspiration is like, I could look at your like X-ray pieces and think I like the X-ray theme. I might do something to do with X-rays, but then do it in my style. That's inspired. Yeah. Copying would be like, oh, your Snoopy X-ray is well cool. I'm going to do the Snoopy X-ray now. Yeah. Exactly the same.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it depends how you are as a person. You could take it as flattery, like, oh, look, this guy's done the same painting as me. That's kind of cool. He obviously likes my painting enough to copy it. Or you could take it as, what a dickhead, like.
I think what Brett said as well, like, it's that fine line between inspiration and copying. Like, some of the X-ray style where you do like the silhouette with the bone thing that I've done. I've seen other people do shit like that, but differently. So taking the bone, inspired by like the bone structure theme and stuff, but then put my twist, or I won't say originality, but yeah, just put my twist to it, so you can put the two together and go, they're completely fucking different. You know what I mean?
I mean, one way to look at it is there's 7 billion people on the earth at the moment, and there's probably been quite a few more than that since. Like, probability is someone's done it. Probability is someone's going to have done it.
The thing is, you're going to get it out, yeah. And is it not? Is it not? Or are they just fucking? Have they got the balls to fucking do it, and then gain popularity and money on the top end of it by fucking?
I think the only thing I'd say is that if you're straight copying people, then your luck's going to run out at some point. Like, at some point, you might make some good dough, you might get a bit of recognition, but at some point, someone's going to be like, right, for you to get to this next level, who are you? Like, what's your flair?
Yeah.
And I think that's where you come unstuck.
If I were up there, yeah, as a fucking well-known artist, earning big bucks and stuff, and then someone started copying me, right? I'd be like, fair play, whatever. If they started making fucking more money than me,
that's why we're going to ask you though. Like, what if right now at your where you are, you're making.
And then they blew up. They copied me, and then they blew up,
and they're making millions.
And I'm like, motherfucker, I did that first. But then I don't know. Then you go down a massive wormhole, don't you? I think. Look, these days, like you said, with social media and stuff, it's open that fucking matrix to, you can see thousands and thousands of content, and everybody's just copying everybody. You know what I mean? Like, look at the trends on TikTok, whether it be stupid fucking dances or challenges or whatever. One challenge comes out, like the fucking chili challenge or whatever, eating challenge. The next thing, every fucker's doing it.
Yeah, that's it. And then you see, but you get creatives like us that end up slipping into that thing. I've seen people like artists and stuff getting involved, rappers and that, and I'm like, I want to get my stuff out there, but I'm just not that hungry for it. I'm not that hungry to go and fucking munch a chili on TikTok to get a few likes.
I might like fucking like mix shit up and just like eat a fucking habanero chili up my arsehole or something. It's just be like, yeah, fucking copy that.
Can we just have like a good one? Can we have like a Greg's challenge or something like that? I'll smash that, bro. I'll do that all day long.
What, your arsehole? Fuck up my arsehole. Guys fucking ramming sausage rolls. What the fuck? There you go. Next episode, fucking Mouse is doing the Greg's challenge. Censored. We'll have to put a censored banner up. Right, go on.
Last topic of conversation.
Yeah.
Do artists need to go to university?
Nah, do they fuck? Done.
Nah. I don't know. No, well, I didn't. And I'm struggling my fuck.
Maybe you should have done.
Maybe that's where we fucking slipped up.
Do you know what, right? I speak to a lot of people that have been to art school and that, and I always ask them that question, like, do you think
you have benefited like,
from
yeah,
certain ways?
Has it given the upper hand sort of thing?
Certain ways they have, because they've got like the teachers will make you work out, like, if say you wanted to do your X-ray drawings, be like, cool, Andy, you do your X-ray drawings, but I want you to do an X-ray sculpture as well, and I want you to do an X-ray of this, and maybe next time try do it with a magazine instead of this, you know, they'll make you switch up. Yeah. And in that way, I think it's good, and obviously you might get a good few links out of it with other people and galleries. But one big trend I always notice is people that finish art school, they always say, oh, I took 10 years off of painting after I passed my degree. And then a lot of them go on to smash it, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it can drag the love of it out, you know what I mean? Like, it becomes more of a uni thing rather than...
I find I can't answer that one, to be fair, because I don't know enough about it and the benefits of fucking getting a degree and whatever else, and whether it has any impact to fucking thing. All that I know is I'm just fucking winging it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, this is it. I mean, I got into art college, but I never went. Like,
you're doing so, like you mentioned at the beginning, you're doing some form of that now, aren't you?
You know what? The only way I could have got onto that is by not doing my art degree.
Yeah.
The one of the main caveats for that is it wasn't for a what do you call it, an artist with a degree or studied art properly. Yeah. So there's other outlets out there to learn these things, and like, I'm sure I'm not going to get as much out of it as a degree, but it comes with like a small bursary and that as well. So there's like, if you was serious about learning art, there is ways to get yourself out there and learn some stuff for sure.
I'll just say, pick up a pen, spray can, paintbrush, whatever, and just fucking do what you think, but just don't paint fat guys.
Or your nan's tits.
So on that note, I think we'll fucking finish it there.